Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Jennifer and I do all kinds of videos, so I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and hit that like button if you do like it. So this video is a Daiso haul, and if you've never heard of or been to Daiso, it is a Japanese, kind of like a Japanese dollar store. Now, like the Dollar Tree here that we have is, everything is $1. So it's actually $1. That's not the case with Daiso. Most things are $1.50 and then they kind of move up from there. I think maybe the most expensive thing in the store is maybe $6. I do have some just footage that I recorded while I was there so you could get like an idea of what the store looks like. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you what I got. I got quite a few things. I got several food items, and I will be showing you those in another video because I'll be doing a taste test for most of them. So let's go and get started. This is in like no order. I'm just going to pull stuff out of the bag. And this is a huge bag. All right, so the first thing, I got some pins. So you've probably heard of these. These are friction pins. And so a blue, a purple, and a green, and they're called friction because they have this little nubby end here, and they are pins, but they're erasable. And I really like these. These are the 0.7, it's a clicker. I really like these because I like to have different colors to grade in. So not red, I don't really like to grade with red, but different colors like this, I really do like to grade with, and they do work. So these are pretty cool. I like these. Next we have a strainer, and I mean, kind of simple. You can get a strainer anywhere. I don't remember how much this was, probably $1.50, maybe $2. And I got this because I don't have anything this size. So for me, I think this will be like the perfect size for when you're eating pasta or, you know, draining beef or whatever. So I think it's a good size, so I wanted to get this one. Next, and this is a little bit weird, is it's called a remake sheet. And it's, some of it I can't read because most of it is in Japanese, so I can't read it, but wooden wall style shabby chic white. Okay, so that's what it says on the front. It's 17.7 inches by 35.4 inches, and basically it's like paper that you can stick on places. I think that you can stick them on the wall. You'd have to have a lot to stick on a wall to, you know, like a full wall. But I got this for taking pictures for my Poshmark closet. So sometimes I have a hard time finding an area that I really like that looks just plain where nothing's around. So I thought this might be the solution to it. I think this was $4 if I'm not mistaken. Next, I got these. Well, it's called correction tape. I will call it whiteout. The whiteout's the brand, obviously. But this is animal correction tape, and they're just cute. It's a little panda, and I don't know what that is. Maybe also a panda. Not sure. But it's just correction tape, that's all it is. I needed some the other day.
And it's like when you need it, but you rarely need it. But if you need it, you need it. You know what I mean?
So I thought this was just cute to have at work if I need to, you know, white something out. Next I got some, they're called finger cots, and you might think they're a little weird looking. Well, it shows right there kind of what it is on the tip of the finger. So it just goes on the tip of the finger, and you know, you have those little rubber things, I guess, that you can put on your finger so you can flick papers. So I do a lot of that if I'm passing out papers at work or whatever, and I don't want to lick my finger, so this is the next best thing. The other, I do have those plastic things that go on your fingers, but they fall off because they're too big. So I figured this will be good. I'm sure my students will make fun of me for having it, but I don't care if it works. So this is just finger cots. I think there are 22. There are 22, so that's good. I also found this fluorescent blackboard marker, and this is, it's color white. So that's what it looks like. We got for my daughter's wedding is coming up, and we have like a little, it's not that little, it's about this big, sign to write the menu on. So I thought this might work for that. I also got some highlighters. Again, the other day I was looking for highlighters, and I have a ton of pens and stuff at work in various places, in my desk, in my office, and all of my highlighters were out of ink. So I needed a highlighter and I didn't have any, so I just got this. These were probably $1.50, maybe $2. So I thought that was a good price for the 5, right? 5 of them, so good price for those. I've done a Daiso haul before, and if I can find it, I will link it. I'm pretty sure that I purchased these then. I like to have backup on these because it's $1.50 for both of these boxes of cotton, what do they call them? Cotton puffs. So there are 90 in each, and they're soft, they don't fall apart, and they're just like the little square ones like that. And I really like these things, so I try to keep a stock of them instead of buying them at the Dollar Tree or at Target or whatever. I think that you're getting a much better deal with doing this. They have a huge beauty section there at Daiso, all kinds of stuff. Lashes, makeup, stuff like this, refillable bottles, which I think you'll see in a second, and tons of beauty stuff. So kind of going along with this, oh yeah, it is, it's right here. So this is the refillable bottle, but it's one of those push ones. So I'm gonna decant my toner into here because the toner is a twist, you know, twist cap, and then on the cotton pad. First world problems, I get it, but it'd be so much easier just to pop it up and push it down, and that's it. So I'm gonna decant my toner into this. And this is kind of weird. I just saw it and I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. And I'm not sure which video will be up first, this one or the one I just did about the Everlane Day Glove flats. So in that video, I talk about my feet and how I have issues with my feet. And I saw these and I had been out shopping and I'm sure my feet were hurting, and so that's why I purchased them. These are silicone heel covers. They're mushy. Let me open them. I didn't, of course, open them at the store. Okay, so these are interesting. First of all, they're purple, and they are stretchy, of course, and you just fit your foot in there. So your foot goes in like this, covers your heel. I feel like this might be kind of sweaty, but you never know, and it might be comfortable. It might even be good for shoes that are a tad bit loose, and if you wear this, it might help with that. However, I do feel like it might come up pretty far up the back of your foot, and it couldn't be anything that you could see the top of your foot, so it might have to be like for a boot or something. I thought it was interesting. I'll give it a try, and we'll see about them. I know that I've seen these somewhere else before, but they are squishy, so it might feel pretty good on your feet. Another thing for my feet that I got, they hurt all the time. So I'll just say they hurt all the time. My feet hurt all the time. And I thought this might be kind of fun and interesting. It is, I guess, a foot massager. So your feet go here and here. This was 200 yen. So I think it was $1.50, I think. And it's just, it's not soft at all. Like, it's hard. and you just have these little nubbies, so it's like a massager, like pressure, you know, for your pressure points, I guess. So we'll see. So getting out of kind of the beauty health stuff, going into the kitchen stuff, they have a ton of kitchen stuff. There's actually this little egg that I purchased twice. I think I've purchased 3 or 4 of them. I've given one to my sister, I've kept one, and I have one. But I wanted to find another one for either my mom or my daughter, and I couldn't find it. I was kind of sad that it wasn't there. Anyway, it's like a little egg. You put it in when you're boiling eggs, and it shows you where it's at in the cooking process. It actually works pretty good. So yeah, I couldn't find that, but if you find it, if you go to Daiso and you do see it, you should get it. If you eat hard-boiled eggs or boiled eggs, it actually works. Speaking of eggs, this is, so I had to Google this because I was like, what in the heck is this? But this is a diatomaceous earth egg-shaped, just says that, egg-shaped. And like I said, when I was there, I was actually Googling it because I couldn't figure out what it was from or what it was for. Sure enough, of course, Amazon had it. So what you do is you see that it's in there with the rest of the eggs. Apparently you just put these in your refrigerator and it helps with refrigerator odors. I'll try it. There's nothing, okay, so there is some English on the back. Let's see. So this is diatomaceous, I guess I'm saying that right, diatomaceous earth, gypsum, and bamboo charcoal. Let me open it. It really has no scent. I mean, maybe just a little bit like sand or something. I think that seam was for something, but it's not. It doesn't open or anything like that. So we'll see. We'll see if it works. I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually want to make donuts. I saw a recipe for a MyWW or Weight Watchers for donuts.
I was like, I really want to make those, but I don't have a donut mold. Here you go, there's your donut mold.
So it's just a plain one with 6, and it says silicone cake mold on it there. But pretty sure those are donuts, or I'm just going to say that they are. And silicone, so that's good. Oh yeah, it says petite donut. Hopefully at some point I will have a video about making those donuts. So stay tuned for that. So next, I feel like I do have one of these similar to this. It doesn't work very well, so if you have problems getting jars open, that's what this is for. It's called a power mat. Let me open it. So here it is. It's a little hand-shaped. Let's see, we'll just go opening things. That's what this is for. And this has more of little grippies on it than the one that I have does. Also, there's a picture on here that you can, it says use it as a pot stand. So it's silicone, so you can put pots on it. You can use it as an oven mitt also. It goes up to, it's heat resistant up to 302 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 150 Celsius. So as long as your pots aren't too hot, you can sit them on there. This is just one of those little tools that's just kind of nifty to have and good to have, because if you just have a towel, it doesn't always open. You can't get things to open. So we'll see how that works. Okay, so the very last thing that I have is another kitchen gadget, and it's kind of weird that I actually don't have this because I've really wanted one, and this can be used for different things. I think that most people would probably use it for an egg, and that's what it says. It's an egg slicer, and it says 2 ways. I'm going to take it out and we'll try to figure it out here. I know what it meant by 2 pieces. So this comes off, and you can stick your egg here and then push it down and slice the egg this way, or you can put the egg here obviously and slice it this way. Of course, when you do that, you can then lift it up, turn it around, and slice it again, so it'll make smaller cuts. You can also use this, I think, for avocado. I think it was only $1.50, so not bad. And it is just one of those, I mean, it's not like it's really super duper well made. You know, it's kind of flimsy, but it's an egg, right? It's an egg or avocado if you're going to use it for that. You may even be able to use it for cheese with the little, they may be strong enough to use for cheese as well. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so that is everything that I got. This time I really tried to get several practical use items, especially for the kitchen, and then stock up on, you know, like the puffs for your face. Thank you so much for sticking around to see everything that I got at Daiso. If you're interested, I think if you live in the Dallas area at least, I know there are at least 2 Daisos. But there are several throughout the US, and they're pretty interesting to go to and just to see the different things that you can get. Like I said earlier, I do have several food items that I'll be doing another video on, and maybe taste testing some of those. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.